I've always thought I was a free spirit, and for the most part, I still do. There's never been really any limit to what I thought I could achieve or strive for. But no matter how far I tried to go, there always seemed to be something pulling me back. It was just the tiniest little string that was connected to me, keeping me grounded. I was tethered. Now, I'm not saying that this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I think that life is like a configuration of compartments and boxes, and we're expected to fit into those boxes. And even though I think I challenged a lot of the conventions by creating a life that was of my own imagination, there were still those strings or that safety net attached to me. But it wasn't until there were a significant amount of changes in my life that I realized that that cord had been cut rather quickly. And like anything in life, when something changes, it takes some time to adjust. So the adjustment period was not comfortable for me. There was a lot of learning and uncertainty and trying to explore what it meant to have that connection cut. I was living in a new reality that was untethered. And for a while, being untethered just felt very strange. I liken it to being a bird that is leaving the nest and has to learn how to soar. And something like that takes time. You have to get your wings and learn to fly. So the actual process of embracing an untethered life is very much like a metamorphosis, where you're crawling along in your comfortable surroundings and you take some time and you come out with wings and a new life. And for me, that involved getting some advice or help to solidify whether I was in the right direction. And the first thing that I did was to see a trauma counselor, because I really was questioning everything all at once. And she actually told me that I was having an existential crisis, which I had to look up. But what I realized was, because I was questioning everything all at the same time, it meant that I could decide whether something, everything, or nothing needed to change. So it really put me in the driver's seat to determine what came next. And I've always believed that balance was more than scales that would tip in one direction or the other, and more that it's a mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical type of holistic sphere that surrounds us. But I came to understand that I was missing some help in the spiritual side of things. So I actually got the advice of a spiritual guide who taught me a lot about connecting to myself and also reading my own intuition. And one of the greatest gifts that I was given through a group intuition class was realizing that I could control the ability to unattach myself from negative thoughts, feelings, or emotions that maybe were intruding into my life that were unwanted. And in cutting off those cords or ridding myself of those strings as well gave me a lot more freedom for myself to experience life on my own terms without the fear of abandonment or rejection. And I realized that if I came from a place of caring and wished everyone love and light, that there was space for me to live truly in my own purpose and my own happiness. So that was a really important and impactful experience for me. And right now, I definitely don't know all of the answers in this untethered world of mine. I sometimes wonder if I should be in the same house or the same city or even in the same country, and what kinds of things I need to surround myself with. But it is really a journey, and having an untethered life, I think, is a very positive thing. It doesn't mean that I'm not grounded. In fact, I think it's just more of a grounding within myself and learning that I don't need to be attached to other things that don't serve my purpose. So if you are feeling like you're trying to fly and you always seem like you're being pulled back, you can actually intentionally cut those cords and learn to fly. If you've liked this video, you can subscribe to my channel, and I would welcome you to give me comments or feedback, and I will look forward to seeing you again next time.